Hello everyone, it's Lydia, and today I have a project share. I altered a paper bag and created a small mini using the Prima Fairy Belle collection. I am almost done with the papers. I have a couple of pieces to create maybe some cards and a couple of more altered paper bags. So thank you, Karen. It was really fun working with the kit that you sent me and also using the papers that I won from Cynthia Luhu's giveaway. So let me start with the paper bag first. And this is going out in a rack. So quickly, I just used some purple trim here that Karen sent me. Some flat back pearls. Here's the paper with the fairy. I have a tiny purple flower here. Don't know where that's from. I used a little Tim Holtz, the small bird cage. Thank you, Karen, for the die. And I added some bling. And I cut this using some corrugated paper, corrugated cardboard. And let's see, this is a flower I created using the Tim Holtz Alterations die. Then I have some purple flowers here that was sent to me in a rack by Sue, 7777000. Thank you, Sue. And this is a cute little cameo that Lori sent me in a rack. Thank you, Lori. And I just used my marker to color around the cameo because this is like all white, like a chalk piece. And then I have a bit of trim here that I cut from the that piece that I purchased at the thrift store. So I used a couple of pieces of that, and I have a chipboard button here that I created. Here's another flower that I created using the die. What else do I have in here? And I have a little Martha Stewart butterfly, and I added a tiny pearl, a flat back pearl on there. And then on the top here, here's the a clothespin. This is a bit larger than the tiny wood ones, and I used some Lindy Starburst spray. What color is this? This is Mountain Lavender Gold. So I sprayed it with that, and then I added a little the bird up here, and I just ripped off a little piece of the cardboard and added a bling for his eye and added another purple flower, and then this piece comes off. And I put a little bit of trim here that she can use in a project. And then this tag that I received in a rack. And I just added a little bit of bling and flower. And that's what I will write my note. And then on the inside, these are the pieces that I used to create the mini. I purchased these about a year ago from eBay. And I had a huge box of maybe 100. And these are 4x4, so I'm gonna tuck some goodies in here, and maybe she'll give it a try and make her own little coaster mini. So let me get this back in here before I lose my pieces. And then here's the back. I just added some more paper and signed it and dated it. So that's the paper, altered paper bag. And then the mini is a coaster mini. It's a small mini. And I used some wide eyelets from We Are Memory Keepers on all of the pages, and I added a little purple seam binding here, pretty lavender color. So here's the cover, and I left it so she can write a title here. So I left that open right there for her, and I added some bling. This is Recollections. And then I have some pink little flowers that Lori sent me in a rack. Thank you, Lori. And then I have this one here that Sue sent me. Thank you, Sue. I have a bit more of the trim here. And a little pearl I tucked in there. And here's one of my butterfly buttons that I created. And I just added some twine. So that's the cover. And then for the first page, I just used my Martha Stewart punch. And I created like a little pocket here. Here's another flower I created using the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die. Another one of my wood buttons, Martha Stewart butterfly and some bling. And then this little piece comes out. She can add a photo or journal. Sorry about the shadow. There's a thunderstorm right now, so the lighting isn't that great. So here's the next page, and very simple. This is the piece from the Recollections bling. It was like a long sheet, and I kind of challenged myself to use all the bling up. Oop, cleavage. So it's got like a pretty embroidery piece here, and the flower, And then I just added some bling, and then I left it so she can add a photo here, maybe journal up here. So here's the next page. Again, I didn't cover the fairy. I just added another flower that I created using the die. I added a little Prima flower down back here. No, I'm sorry, this is I Am Roses. Lori sent this to me. Thank you, Lori. I have a flat back pearl and a little ribbon slider there, and I added some more bling. Excuse me, I try to use up the whole strip of bling, so I add bling, you know, and every page has a little bit of bling. This one is a little interactive. There's a tag. I added some bling in the corner here. The tag pulls out, and I use these cute little buttons that, who sent these to me? Was it Marla? Let me see. Yeah, Marla sent me these cute little assortment of buttons. Look at the pretty flower on there. So I've been using her buttons on my projects. Thank you, Marla. And then this tag opens up, comes out, and it's has the birdcage print on it. And then the back for journaling. And then right here I used a Nestabilities die to cut this piece out. She can add a photo here. Here's another one of my butterfly buttons that I created. And then that flips open. I used my, excuse me, my Tim Holtz Distress tool on this piece of paper here. And here I used a stamp, and I added some Lindy's and embossed it so she can journal there. So that's that page. And then on this page, again, I didn't cover the fairy. She can add a photo here somewhere, and I have a Martha Stewart butterfly with some more bling. Here's a little bit of Prima trim. Here's another flower I created. And I added this blue flower. I think this is from Michaels, and some more bling. So that's that page. And which way do I go? Okay, this one. I added some trim here that Trudy sent me in a rack. Thank you, Trudy. Martha Stewart butterfly bling. Here's a flower my sister sent me in a rack. The one behind it is Prima. I added some more bling, and I made this little banner here for a journal spot. And this is one of those little brown paper bags that you can get at Hobby Lobby. I'm trying not to cough. My asthma's acting up again. Then I have a little tag here, and I added this pretty little brad. That's from Spare Parts. I like the colors on there and match the papers. And she can add a photo or journal. And I rounded the edges with my little corner rounder. That tucks in there, and she can also get a photo in the front here. So that's that page. Oh, I have to talk about this the clothespin. I used the Tim Holtz alcohol inks on it, and I really love the way it was fun to work with. I like the way you can still see the wood grain on the clothespin, and you can get into all the nooks and crannies with it. And I just dipped my brush into the alcohol ink and brushed it on. And then I added this cute little Tim Holtz little bird and painted it white, added a bling for his eye, tore a little piece there, and then on the other side I added a Prima flower and this little blue flower. I don't know where that one comes from. Then on the next page, so that clip goes here, and that holds the little journal spot on the other side, which is the next page. So the next page looks like this. And I used another piece from the collection, and I stamped it. This is a 7 Gypsy stamp that says, remember this, and she can add a date on there or write a little something. And then the last page is a little pocket page that I created. She could get a small photo in here. I added some more Recollections bling. This flower is a Prima flower that I painted in black acrylic paint, and I added a tiny bit of trim here and some ribbon, and I added a brad. That's Spare Parts. And this piece comes out, and it has little round journal spots. She can add photos or journal on there. And I use the designer papers, and that tucks back in there. That turned out super cute. And then this is the back of the mini. And I again used my die cut to create this flower, and I added this cute little grunge board fleur-de-lis that I just received in a rack from Melody. Thank you, Melody, for the goodies you sent me. I did make a video. I will be uploading it soon. Thank you so much for sharing your goodies with me. Loved everything you sent me. And then I stamped it, handmade by, signed it, and dated it. So that is my project share for today, ladies. Thanks for watching, everyone. Post a comment if you wish, and subscribe. Have a fabulous day. Bye.